Rob Schenck here with a special check-in. Peggy Birchfield-Neinaber is with me. I'm getting used to the new name, Peggy. Peggy was recently married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm back at the helm here after being vacant for a week. Peggy, you know what's going on with my family. I was back home in my native Buffalo, New York with my dad, who's
Right.
ill with terminal cancer now, and that consumed me. But thank God things were in your good hands, because back home here, this was one of the busiest weeks of ministry we've had.
It
And I know
was.
you wrote down notes. There was so much going on.
I
What
did.
happened while I was gone?
We became extremely busy, which is a positive thing for the ministry center. What we had here, we had a church that came by with 45 students, a ministry from out of Ohio.
And we love to do that. We love to
Oh,
host young people
absolutely.
here. It gives them a vision of ministry in the nation's capital, helps them to learn about everything from how you communicate the gospel to our nation's leaders to how our government works.
Absolutely. In fact, just knowing what the buildings are and knowing how close we are, and to look out the window right here across the street at the Supreme Court just was exciting to them. And we also talked about the ministry here and what we do, which led into all of the other activities that we did here in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Let's see, in addition to Christian school children from Ohio, let's see, what else? Oh, that's right, the Minister of Human Rights for the nation of Iraq
Oh
was
my
here
gosh, that
while I was
awesome.
gone.
We had a reception here with Christian Defense Coalition and a lot of other people. We had about 15 people here. We spoke with her about the women and children in Iraq and what she's doing here on Capitol Hill to help them to recover.
Which brought into play something you did recently with the
Yes.
USO while I was gone.
Absolutely. And we at Fort Belvoir, I helped with the USO package up care packages and send those off. We sent those off to the new USO in Baghdad, which helped some of the children that she actually was trying to come over here and see what we can do to help. And here we are already in that start.
So while you were doing all this, also Judicial Action Group was here holding a meeting.
We had the Faith and, let's look at my notes here.
Faith and Freedom, I
Faith
think.
and Freedom Institute was here all day as
I wasn't
well.
even here, and I'm coaching her. Okay.
I know. Faith and Freedom Institute was here all day. They're here to fight for religious liberties and to just kind of focus on
In our own country.
In our own country.
So we were dealing with religious freedom issues in Iraq.
Yes.
And we were dealing with religious freedom issues here in our own country in the same week.
And JAG is here to help with judicial nominees, just to kind of, focus on that as well.
And let's see, when you were bored, there was also some stuff going on at the Supreme Court. We won't go into a lot of detail on that,
Right.
but man, it was one power-packed week,
And
hardly dull and boring.
Right, and it doesn't stop. We are like that for the next couple of weeks as well. So welcome back.
Yeah, thanks very much. Nice to be back. It was a tough week for me, but boy, it was comforting to know things were continuing apace here. Peggy was over ministering in my place, took my place giving a talk at the U.S. Capitol while I was gone. So we've got a great team here headed by Peggy, and we're so grateful for your friendship and your prayers and your encouragement that keeps us going. We'll keep you posted because there's plenty more where this came from. Check you out later.